Friday Night Nets is brought to you by iWantSmart.com, local HVAC experts.
Another edition of Friday Night Nets. I'm Derek Bain. He is Eric Graver. In the Nick 10 boys conference race, well, it looks like it's coming down to the final games.
Yeah, and two of the teams tied for first, battle to stay in at least a share of first place. Auburn and Boylan renewing their rivalry as they battle it out at the Castle and start in the first half. The Auburn freshman Amir Danforth finds Rakim Cheney for the wide open three. Now to Boylan, Mark Harris passing it off to Jamar Johnson for the quick response. Going right back to Auburn now. Danforth again with it, making some nice moves, finds Adrian Agee. He hits a three. That takes the Knights to a 4-point lead heading into the half. The Knights really taking over in the third now. Rakim Cheney hitting the corner three, sticking with Auburn, just taking all that momentum. Check out this rebound from the senior Calvin Miller, making a tough play on the putback, and Auburn just really taking over. Brian Ott talking to Adrian Agee, his senior player, heading into the fourth now. Brennan Horton-Lee, stud senior for the Knights, grabbing the layup. He's fired up. That gym was packed. This game was a really fun one, but Mark Harris trying to find someone to just get some momentum their way. Ryan Stark gets the bucket, but Auburn just not going to give him an inch. Adrian Agee again hitting another jumper. And Auburn putting together a dominant win at home to win it 74-65.
Oh, I think we work hard. We trying to run it back from the Nick. We trying to do it 2 years in a row, and I think we can do it. It was a message because I know last game they beat us, and last year they came here, dunked on our fort, so it was good to get a double-digit win.
It says that the season's not over yet. Over the last couple times they beat us last time. We just know what we had to do. We had to dial in, and we came back and got a big win.
Big win for those Knights.
Indeed, and Guilford trying to keep pace atop the conference, taking on a tough Harlem team. The Vikings' Connor Doyle drives and dishes to Mike Jaleel. He cashes in on the corner three, nothing but net, but Harlem down 16. Caden Klein cutting into that lead with a nice three of his own, but on the other end, Makai Doby goes to work, hits the jumper. And the always energetic Chris Dixon coaching up his Vikings. Makai Doby this time from extra deep, well behind the arc. He drills it. The Vikings up 47-31 in the third. And off the turnover, the pass ahead to Malachi Johnson. Waits for it to come down. Gathers, finishes the and one. And that's got him wobbling in the Guilford gym. Guilford then putting the cap on this. Johnson drives, dishes to Cinco Gary. He flushes it home. The big slam over the defender. And everyone's fired up after that one as Guilford gets the win, 66-43. They're staying atop the Nick 10. Looking forward to how this shapes up over the next couple of weeks.
Great season for Guilford so far. And in the Nick 10, Freeport and Hononegah meeting up in Rockton. Pretzels and Indians locked in a tight one. Late in the first half, the junior Isaiah Huey brings the ball up and says, why not? Buries the three to cut Hano's deficit to 6. He had 23 points on the night. And the Freeport's coach, TJ Jackson, telling his squad to hold the line. Didn't have to worry about his big man senior Jaden Dewey getting the bucket to keep that early lead. The Indians head coach Tom Schmidt trying to push his team ahead. Last play of the half now. Get the ball to Cole Warren, the junior quarterback, turns and shoots, just beats the buzzer. Refs are going to review it, say the three is good. Warren would end his night with 16 points. The Indians defend home turf 77-63.
And Easton Jefferson playing their rivalry game in the Jayhawks home gym. JT Samuels just flicks it out to Amajan Curtis Morris, who hits the three. And Sterling Horde getting into the outside action for the E-Rabs as well. Catches and fires from the wing, and East looking good early on from outside. L.C. Robinson coaching up his Jayhawks, and Jefferson answers. You go to Randy Johnson, little fadeaway off 1 foot, doing his best Dirk impression there. Ben Tyler, nice drive. He turns, spins, fires, and gets it to go. A tight first half in this one throughout. But Roy Sackmaster coaching up his E-Rabs, and they going to go to the defense. Big Carl Harris swats it away, and then on the other end, Matthew Horde gets to his spot, hits the little mid-range jumper as East pulls away for the 74-56 win. We've had lots of good basketball so far. Still to come, we head to the Nick 10 girls basketball scene. More Friday Night Nets when we return after the break. Good luck to those Jayhawk cheerleaders tomorrow at the cheer sectional at Belvedere North. But
fun day.
Yeah, third place though on the line in the NIC 10 in the girls basketball standings. Guilford and Harlem trying to take some late season momentum down the stretch. Lady Huskies hosting the Lady Vikings. Jumping ahead to the third quarter, Paige Stovall is going to find Grace Viborni, who gives it right back for the layup. The nice give and go, putting the Huskies ahead by 4 in the second half, but the Vikings not out of it yet. Tajane Hansard finds Lindsay Knuth. She turns and fires, knocks down a little mid-range jumper, getting the Lady Vikings within 2. Back and forth they go as Mike Jamerson coaching up his Lady Vikes, trying to keep up with this fast pace in this one. Lady Huskies, though, keep fighting as they find Viborni. She attacks the basket this time, gets it to go in for 2. Vikings trying to get ahead in this one. Jolena Seitz pass, though, gets intercepted by Brooklyn Bryant. She's going back the other way, gets hit hard on the other end, and it will be all Harlem from there. Lady Huskies pull ahead late to win it 51-37.
Boylan and Auburn meeting up on the girls' side as well at Boylan. Starting the second half with the Auburn Knights. Olivia Brown hits the layup to get the first points coming out of the break and sticking with those Knights coming out of the half, trying to just keep that momentum. Destiny Robinson gets a 3-ball. It's still back of those Boylan Titans, but they know they got to take over again. Kaylee Harder looking to grab some momentum. She wants to get a 3 of her own. The junior does just that. Sticking with Boylan, Maggie Schmidt gets the steal, taking it all the way up herself and nails the layup. Now sticking with those Titans again. Elena Petabler, now the junior Titan. She wanted to get herself a 3 too. Lots of 3s in the third quarter, and that would bring Boylan to a big-time win, 68-36.
Also in the NIC 10, Jefferson taking on East, and Jefferson getting going early on in this one. Tamara Blackman ahead of the pack for the easy layup. And it's Blackman again. This time she's attacking the basket through traffic. She gets the nice finish to go.
Making it look easy.
East head coach Greg Ferrucci trying to coach up his E-Rabs. Abby Bracious hits the deep 2 for the Lady Jayhawks, though, as they take command early on. East, well, they get one to go from outside as Brooklyn Reed Gully cashes in from 3, trying to keep the Lady E-Rabs in it, but too much Abby Bracious. Nice drive and the finish. Nice touch on that one. Gets the roll. Bracious inside for 2 more, helping Jefferson to the 53-17 victory. We have had plenty of good hoops so far, but we are not done yet. Another sophomore in the area is trying to hit a big career milestone. We'll have highlights of that when Friday Night Nets returns right after this break. For Jim was rocking tonight, but
a lot of good jerseys out there.
Yeah, Jersey night's always fun. And now last week we saw Rockford Christian sophomore Christian Cummings surpass the 1,000-point mark. Tonight, South Beloit sophomore Ross Robertson had a chance to do the same. The big fella coming into the night 14 points shy of 1,000 for his careers. The Sobos take on Schaumburg Christian, jump to the second. The pass is inside to Desmond Hampton, setting up Robertson for the layup. That's 12 points on the night, so he just needs 2 more. When the Sobos get the ball back on offense, they know where it needs to go. Blake Ayotte throws it up, looking for an alley-oop, but he has to gather, and Robertson puts it in off the glass through traffic. He gets the hoop and the harm and the history. 1,000 career points for the sophomore. He's congratulated by his teammates, gets the special recognition as well. A big congratulations to him on a big-time achievement as the family comes out to celebrate as well. The Sobos, they get the win on Ross's big night, 66-20.
Great achievement out there. And going to Rockford Lutheran, playing non-conference against Lisle, looking to get back in the win column. Walt Hill Jr. going coast to coast. He's going to grab the finish, and he's just always making plays out there, making it look easy. A rare miss here from Hill. Fontez Dent on the putback, able to make up for it. Still get 2 points out of it. And Hill, again, going to try that one again from the same spot. This time gets it to go.
Never missed twice, right?
Oh, no, not Walt Hill, and he's just going to go ahead and get himself another. The senior just has another big night. Satyrs win at 77-43.
In the NUIC, Pecatonica taking on Pearl City, and Peck's Jackson Diedrich is going to get the nice dish to Drew Williams as they battle for that basketball on the other end. Here comes Drew in attack mode. He gets the basket going straight to the defender. Pearl City's Nathan Brinkmeyer then going to set up Jaden Downs. He misses once, but hey, sticks with it. That's what you got to do. Stick with it for the Wolves bucket, but Peck a little too much. Brody Black to Mason Peterson to Brian Green, and he's just going to bully his way to the basket, using that body for 2 as Pecatonica gets the win, 68-39. And we captured lots of high school hoops action. Only one can be our play of the night. We go back to Guilford where Malachi Johnson drives and dishes to Cinco Gary for the big slam. Cinco for the big dose right there. Dunking right on the defender. Fun night there. It's going to be fun to see how the Nick 10 plays out over the last couple of weeks. Guilford and Auburn right now tied for the lead. They play in the final game of the season. For Eric Graver, I'm Derek Bain. Thanks for watching.